Stan from DisneyInfinityCodes.com, and I am here inside the toy box with Sadness from Inside Out playset inside of Disney Infinity 3.0, and we're going to take a look at her skill tree and her character upgrades and buy some stuff and check out all of her new moves that she can unlock. So she's all the way leveled up to level 20. I think that gives us 75 skill points, so let's just jump right into the skill tree and start grabbing some stuff. If you look at her character overview, just like all the other emotions, Sadness is a marksman character type, and that's all the character types they have. But they have a really great ranged attack, so it's certainly fine. They don't need to have any of the tech or wall crawl. The first page, very much like all the other with the characters in the past, with the reviving and reducing the amount of revive time with the helping hand and the team player kind of thing, as well as lots of health boost options. If you move over to the wave of emotion, this is the title of the special attack for all the different emotions. Their special attacks are this nice big orb area of effect blast that kind of emanates out of the character. And so they're very, very useful, particularly inside the playset when you're trying to pop a large area of balloons very quickly. So, I guess, of course, it would be helpful if I stayed inside the skill tree while we're trying to buy all these new skills. All right, back we go. So, of course, we're going to use this, and then things like Gloomy increases the area of the attack, and down in the dumps increases the area again. And then there are upgrades to the size of the special attack meter and its recharge, which we'll grab. And there you go, we fully maxed out the wave of emotion for the special move. Now we're over to her melee attack, and we of course want to increase that, and Sadden Alone is the name of her block breaker, which is a great little follow-up attack to the X button, you know, the more powerful slam attack. And then we can increase the damage done by her various attacks, I think is very useful. And then Down and Out is the her special block with the carefully timed A, and so we can use that when, you know, getting attacked with various enemies. If you time it just right, it will give that little bit of an extra block. Finish upgrading her attack, and then Dismal Dive is the upgrade to her ground pound, increasing the range and damage done by the ground pound. And now we're over to the ranged attack, and we've got Gloom and Doom, which is the name of the upgrade to her orb special attack to charge it up. And then we'll upgrade the range. Widespread Despair increases the impact of the charged orb, so we definitely want that. Zone of Sorrow increases the area of impact again. Upgrading these ranged attacks are incredibly useful when you're in the toy box playing, as well as when you're inside the playset. Speedy Sorrow reduces the charge time, which could be useful, and the Doldrums increases the Gloom and Doom attack effect. All right, and there you go. So we've got all of our skill points spent, and we've got a fully upgraded character, and so let's take a look at all of the skills inside the toy box. So of course we just bought a whole ton of skills, so those are all going to take a minute to just load over, but while we're waiting for that, let's take a look at Sadness in action. Here's the block breaker we just unlocked, and so when you tap X, this is kind of what she does, a little bit of a headbutt, and then when you hold X, she kind of does a little bit of a face plant, which is very, very adorable. So there's her faceplant again, but if you time that second X tap, she'll do a little bit of a forward flip and then a little bit of a sob. So if you time that second X tap for when she hits the floor with her face, then you will activate it. There's her block, and let's take a look at her ground pound. That's a nice little shower of tears along with her ground pound. of course. And then her ranged attack. Charge it on up, and then toss it. And so you get a nice little burst there at the end now that we can charge them up. And then her dodge is the best because she doesn't, she kind of rolls around and crawls, which is super in character for Sadness. And then finally, let's take a look at that Wave of Emotion special attack. So here we go.
I hope this helps. Please don't be sad. That's my job.
Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoy playing as